In this video, we will learn what is SEO and how it works. So, what do you do if you want to find information about anything on the net? You probably Google it, or in other words, you search for it on internet using a search engine like Google or Bing. Search engines are one of the biggest and best sources of traffic for most websites. What we do on search engines is we perform search using some words or phrases. And when we do search, we see a bunch of search results. If we think that any of the search results are relevant to our search, to our information need, we click on that search result and go to the website. Sometimes Google will also display an ad in response to your search activity. And sometimes you might see an ad that is very relevant to your search, and you may click on the ad as well. So, whatever we are doing on search engines is also generating some signals about us. The words or phrases we use to search are called keywords, and keywords are a signal from us about our need or intention. Whatever we are searching for is our need, and the kind of words we use signal our intention. When you search Google, you will see a page full of search results. And it will look something like this. At the top section, there will be some ads, and you can identify them easily by the small green ad sign below them. Below these ads, you will see a bunch of search results. We call them organic search results because these are not paid for. These are the pages Google thinks are most relevant to our search phrase or keyword. In this example, I used Disneyland tickets to search Google. So, Disneyland tickets is the search phrase or keyword or search term. Let us look at some of the terminology we use in search. The site where you perform search is called a search engine, like Google or Bing or Yahoo. The words you use to perform search are called keywords or search term or search query or search phrase. The page that displays the search result, like the one we saw in the previous slide, is called Search Engine Results Page or SERP. The order in which the results are displayed is called search ranking. So the first search result is called the top ranked search result. Similarly, second, third, fourth, and so on and so forth. As you can see, organic search results take a lot of effort on the part of the site owner to make sure the pages show up in search results. And the process of getting your site pages rank higher in the search result is called search engine optimization or SEO. It is not one activity or one thing that we do, it is a process. And that process goes on every day over a long period of time before it shows results in the form of improved search rankings. Let us understand the importance of search engine optimization for a website or business. Search is the most widely used tool by any prospect who is looking to buy a product or service. This is a funnel that shows different stages of a buyer's journey. Starts with awareness about the need that somebody needs to buy a product or service. At this stage, a prospect is trying to confirm whether the need should be met or not. So there is a problem, and that problem is being confirmed. The prospect is trying to find more information about the problem, how it can be solved, what are the solutions available, and creating a consideration set, a set of solutions that the prospect thinks might be able to solve his or her problem. At the next stage is consideration. At this stage, the prospect is going to find detailed information about whatever is there in the consideration set, the solutions which are there in the consideration set. So the prospect is going to find out about best practices, potential issues and risks, reviews and ratings. At both awareness and consideration stage, the primary tool that the prospect is going to use to find information is search. The prospect is going to search Google or Bing to find the information needed to answer these questions. The next stage is decision making stage. At this stage, the prospect is going to decide which one to buy. And at this stage, prospect is going to look for more information about, for example, how to install or use a product, try and find some research reports and opinions on the product or the company, or collect any information that may be missing from the consideration or awareness stage. At decision stage, again, the prospect is going to search for information that is missing or to collect detailed information, research reports, opinions, etc. So, as you can see, at each stage of the buyer journey, the prospect is going to use search. So, search is a very important tool, a very important mechanism for a website to attract traffic. And that is why search engine optimization or SEO is very important, because it helps a company attract people who are searching during awareness, consideration, or decision stage of the buying process. Let us look at importance of search in a little bit more detail. On Google alone, more than 1 million searches are performed every second. So if the website is not indexed on Google and is not showing up in search results on Google, it is missing out on hundreds of potential visitors to the site. Because people search Google when they need something. So search is driven by need, which means that the person, the prospect or the buyer has a real need and is motivated. So this person is going to be of more value to a website or a business. Because of the higher motivation level and clearly identified need, search visitors have higher intent to purchase. Another important thing is people tend to trust Google search results. So if they see a website or a page in Google search result, they are more likely to trust it to provide the right sort of information. And therefore, ranking high in search result helps a website or business instantly build trust with the searcher or the prospect. Search is also very important in product discovery because most customers start their product discovery through search engines. Search results lead to product sites or other content sites like blogs, review sites where people can find out about new products or services they may not be aware of. So, a site must rank high on search results to capture this search traffic during discovery phase. When somebody just starts looking for solutions about a problem, it is important for a site to get ranked high so the prospect finds a website in the search results or at least have coverage in other sites like blog sites and review sites which might be ranking high in the search result. Let us see how SEO helps websites in search. By applying SEO techniques, a website can improve its rank in the search result. So when somebody is searching Google or Bing for his product or services, that person will find the website in the search result. SEO not only helps a business but it also helps users and search engines. Let us look how. Since the goal of a search engine is to provide users with the most relevant and useful information, applying good SEO techniques helps search engines to find and display the best possible information in response to a search. So, by using SEO, we are helping search engines because we are helping them figure out which is the best site or page to include in the search result. SEO is also helpful for users because the primary reason somebody is searching for information is because they have a need and they want to find relevant information, and that is why they are searching. So when we apply good SEO techniques, we make sure our website, our web pages are included in the search results, they rank high in the search results. We are helping users. We are helping users because now they are able to find the right information, relevant information in response to their searches. So you can see that SEO not only helps the website but also the search engine and the users. Let us compare search versus advertisements. In today's time, customers are in control and therefore ads are becoming less and less effective. Customers have seen so many ads that they have become trained to skip ads, to look past the ads. Instead, customers now want access to information and they want to interact with the business before they buy. So they want to know as much as they can about the product and the company, and they want the business which is selling that product or service to be responsive before the customer will decide to buy. By collecting the right information, a customer can focus on finding the right products rather than be swayed by the claims made in the ads. And because of the reducing importance of ads for customers, it is important for a business to rely on inbound, to rely on organic search traffic to tap into the pool of customers who are searching Google or Bing. And therefore, SEO is very important. SEO ensures that people who are searching for your product or services find your website in an organic manner in the search results and come to your site. Let us look at how search drives traffic. So user searches Google with a search term or a query. In response, Google will display 10 search results per page and multiple pages for each search. So Google may find 100 pages which match or which are relevant for this search term, and it will list them in 10 pages with each page having 10 search results. Each result displayed by Google has a title, a link, and a description. These three together help a user decide which search result to click on. The title tells what is on this page, the description provides more information about it, and the link helps people see which page or which site it is taking them to. Users will look through the list of search results, look at the title and description, and decide which is the best option for them to click on. When somebody clicks the search result, the user is taken to the website. Let us see how the search dynamics works out for users. A typical search user never goes beyond page 3 of the search result. So it's not going to go beyond search rank 30 because each page has 10 search results. So 3 pages will include 30 organic search results. Most users, almost 70-75% of users, do not go beyond page 1. If they don't find something relevant, they'll research using a modified keyword. What it means is we need to rank higher to get this organic search traffic. We must be at least in the top 30 to get even a portion of this search traffic, but ideally we should be on page 1 to capture the search traffic that is searching Google or Bing. But how do we rank high? In order to rank high in search result, a site needs to have high quality content that search engines can understand and include in its database. It needs to have links from other sites. The more links mean higher ranking because Google and Bing treat each link as a vote towards the quality of the website or the page. Underpinning the entire search process is keyword or search term used by the user, because that keyword or search term determines the result that is shown by the search engines. So, in order to rank high, a site needs to create high quality content that is relevant to keywords being used by users.